Before we get into it, let me show you some of the reviews people have left for the Kitchenaid Stand Mixer on Amazon. Because sometimes buyers just get it. 5 stars. Quote, I bought this to make cookies. I have now made 47 batches of cookies. My family has left me. The mixer stays. Okay, 5 stars. Quote, this thing is so powerful it scooted across my counter and knocked my phone off. It's not a mixer, it's a poltergeist. 5 stars. Valid. 5 stars. Quote, I don't bake. I bought it because it matched my kitchen. I've cried looking at it twice. Worth every penny. Fair enough. 1 stars. Quote, 1 star. My husband now expects fresh bread every weekend like I'm some kind of artisan peasant woman. I blame this machine entirely. I mean, 5 stars. Quote, turned it on high to whipped cream and accidentally launched a spatula across the room. My cat has not returned since. Still 5 stars. Noted. 2 stars. Quote, 2 stars. I thought buying this would make me a better cook. Turns out I'm just a bad cook with an expensive mixer. Respect. Alright, let's actually get into the Kitchenaid Stand Mixer review. Here's something nobody told you about the Kitchenaid Stand Mixer. It's been essentially the same machine since 1937, and that's not a weakness. That's the whole point. Today we're going deep on every model, every quirk, and whether this iconic mixer actually belongs on your counter. Short answer, yes, buy it, but buy the right one. The Kitchenaid Stand Mixer earns a 4.7 out of 5 from us, and it deserves every bit of that score. It mixes better than almost anything in its class. It's built to last decades, and with over 80 compatible attachments, it genuinely replaces multiple appliances. The main thing to figure out is which model fits your life, the classic, the artisan, the mini, or the professional, and we'll break all of that down in detail. Stick around, because the differences actually matter. Opening the box, the first thing you notice is the weight. This thing is substantial. The artisan clocks in around 26 pounds, and that heft immediately communicates quality. It's not going anywhere on your counter, which is exactly what you want from a stand mixer. Inside the box you get the mixer itself, a 5-quart polished stainless steel bowl with a handle, the flat beater for everyday mixing, the dough hook for bread and heavier doughs, and the wire whip for whipping cream and egg whites. There's also a pouring shield on some models, which is genuinely useful for adding ingredients without covering your kitchen in flour. The finish is flawless, whether you go with classic white, matte black, or one of the dozens of color options. It feels like an appliance that was designed by someone who actually cares about kitchens, not just a product that was engineered to hit a price point. First impressions are strong across the board. Let's talk specs that actually matter in real life. First, bowl capacity. The Classic gives you 4.5 quarts, the Artisan and Artisan Mini give you 5 quarts and 3.5 quarts respectively, and the Professional series starts at 5 quarts and goes up from there. For most home bakers making a couple dozen cookies or a standard loaf of bread, the Artisan's 5-quart bowl is the sweet spot. Second, motor power. The Classic runs on 275 watts, the Artisan bumps that to 325 watts, and the Professional 600 runs at, you guessed it, 600 watts. More wattage means handling stiffer doughs without straining. Third, design style. The Classic and Artisan are tilt-head designs, meaning the head tilts back to give you bowl access. The Professional is a bowl of design where the bowl raises up to meet the attachment, more stable for heavy loads. Fourth, planetary mixing action. All models use this, meaning the attachment rotates on its own axis while simultaneously spinning around the bowl. It covers 67 more square inches of the bowl than a standard mixer. You're not leaving unmixed pockets at the bottom. Fifth, the universal power hub. Every single KitchenAid stand mixer shares the same attachment hub, so whether you buy the Mini or the Professional, you can connect pasta rollers, meat grinders, ice cream makers, spiralizers, and a lot more. That's a major long-term value point. Sixth, speed settings, 10 of them, from a very gentle stir up to a high-speed whip. Granular control matters more than you'd think when you're folding delicate batter versus beating stiff dough. In actual daily use, this mixer is a joy. Whipping cream goes from liquid to stiff peaks in under 2 minutes without any monitoring from you. Cookie dough comes together evenly and quickly, no streaks of butter, no unmixed dry pockets. Bread dough is where the Artisan and Professional really diverge. The Artisan handles standard hydration doughs confidently, though on very stiff recipes you may notice the motor working harder and generating some warmth. That's normal, but worth paying attention to. KitchenAid's thermal overload protector will shut the motor down if it gets too hot, so give it breaks during extended kneading sessions. The Professional handles heavy doughs with noticeably more authority, staying cooler and more stable throughout. Speed transitions are smooth, and the lowest stir setting is genuinely gentle enough that it won't splash liquids everywhere. One small quirk on the tilt-head models: the head can feel slightly loose when tilted back, which is just a mechanical characteristic of the design rather than a defect. Bowl lockout during operation is solid. Noise level is moderate. It's not whisper quiet, but it's not obnoxious either. It sounds like a machine that's actually doing something useful. 3 real strengths worth calling out specifically. First, the attachment ecosystem is genuinely transformative. Once you own the mixer, the power hub becomes the foundation of your whole kitchen. The pasta roller attachment in particular is a game changer. Fresh pasta goes from intimidating to routine. The meat grinder makes homemade sausage and burgers accessible. You're essentially buying a platform, not just a mixer, and that long-term versatility is hard to overstate. Second, the build quality means this thing genuinely lasts. These mixers regularly get passed down through families. The motors are serviceable, the parts are replaceable, and KitchenAid's customer support has a solid reputation for standing behind the product. You're not buying something that gets replaced in 3 years. You're buying something that might outlive your kitchen renovation. Third, color selection and design coherence. This sounds shallow until you realize how much time you spend looking at your counter. KitchenAid offers dozens of colors, from timeless white to empire red to deep teal, and the machine is genuinely beautiful in a way that makes your kitchen feel more put together. It's the rare appliance that people actually want to display rather than hide in a cabinet. No product is perfect, and the KitchenAid has a few real trade-offs worth knowing. First, the Artisan Mini's bowl capacity is a genuine limitation if your baking ambitions grow. At 3.5 quarts, it's honest about what it is, a smaller batch mixer, but if you find yourself doubling recipes regularly, you'll feel that ceiling quickly. The Mini is not a compromised version of the Artisan, it's a genuinely different tool for a genuinely different use case. Buy it for the right reasons, not just because it's cheaper. Second, the tilt head design on the Classic and Artisan means the bowl isn't locked during use. It's held in place by a pin, which is secure but not quite as rock solid as the bowl of system on the Professional. For most baking, this is completely fine. For very stiff, heavy doughs mixed in long sessions, the bowl lift design offers noticeably better stability. Third, the included dough hook on standard models is coated, not stainless steel. Over time and with heavy use, that coating can wear. The spiral dough hook, which is available separately, performs better and is a worthwhile upgrade if bread is a regular part of your rotation. These aren't deal breakers, but they're real things worth factoring into your decision. Real buyers have a lot to say about this machine, and it ranges from deeply practical to genuinely funny. One reviewer wrote, "I've had mine for 11 years, and it has made approximately 4,000 cookies. It shows zero signs of slowing down. I, however, have slowed down considerably." Another buyer noted, "I bought the red one thinking I'd use it occasionally. I now make bread twice a week and have started entering county fair baking competitions. This machine ruined my weekends in the best possible way." And then there's this gem. "My husband said we didn't need a stand mixer. My husband has since eaten his words, along with 3 batches of homemade pasta and a lemon chiffon cake. He has not complained again." The consistent theme across thousands of reviews is longevity, versatility, and the way this mixer tends to quietly expand what people believe they're capable of making. That's not a small thing for a kitchen appliance. Here's the bottom line. Buy it if you bake regularly, want an appliance that will genuinely last, or want to expand into attachments like pasta making or meat grinding over time. Buy the Artisan for general home baking, the Mini if counter space or batch size is a real constraint, and the Professional if you bake bread frequently or in large quantities. Skip it if you bake maybe twice a year and a hand mixer genuinely covers what you need. There's no shame in right-sizing your tools. But if baking is a real part of your life, the KitchenAid is not an indulgence. It's an investment that pays off in years of reliable, genuinely enjoyable use. Drop a comment below. Which model are you considering, and what do you plan to make first? Worth it or skip it? Let me know where you land. Hit like if this review saved you some research time, and subscribe for a new honest review every single week. See you in the next one.